Alright, good evening fellas. Welcome back to XCOM and the terror mission in, I think Casablanca is where we're at. This is where we left last episode and this is where we pick up tonight. We've just landed our Sky Ranger, we've got 10 troops in our tank, and aliens have landed terrorizing civilians in this city. Our job is to roll out and defend them. So without further ado, let's send our tank down the ramp and see what we can see. It looks like this is the corner of the map, which is a good kind of a place to land. So I'm going to turn to the left, move our tank forwards, and immediately we've spotted some kind of an enemy. There's that fellow down there. And let me tell you, in the terror mission, I am not going to fuck around. I'm just going to start shooting. Anyway, I just started shooting. Let's drop this guy. Ooh, I hope there weren't any civilians there. Anywho, let's send out Nelson, our boy John Paul Jones, Edna Moose. I seem to remember her doing very well the other night. Jeff, well, he hasn't got any kills yet, I don't think. Jacob Fugger, we got Dr. Rago, and you'll see they're sporting on you laser rifles we made. We've got Yanis Casidis, we've got Pocahontas, we've got Tom Claiborne, and Betsy DeVos. And her rank, she's captain. So we need to keep Betsy alive, because if she dies, we're going to have some morale issues in our crew. So we've breached the map, we've dropped one sectoid, and I think that's going to end our turn. And remember, last episode we did some dissections and we interrogated their navigator, I think it was, and we learned that these fellows are actually genetically engineered organisms, and they likely come from an aquatic planet. They've got some complex hierarchy in their society. So I don't know what's going on. Those guys have got big brains, and we know that they're all up in the psionic abilities. So it seems like they might be some kind of mind drones or something. Anyway, let's end turn and see what happens with these poor civilians. Oh, there's what goes one civilian. Oh my lord. There goes a second civilian. Oh, crikey, that's a shot aimed at us, I think. Oh, Jesus. Some doors opening. Oh my god. There's a third civilian down. Oh, this is a very long hidden movement, so I guess that there's going to be an awful lot of aliens. So our tank has spotted some alien down here, and it's another sectoid. So that's good. I'm a little bit worried that we're going to run into some more powerful units, this being a terror mission and them being known for being quite difficult. What I would least of all like to run into are one of those floaty discs, cyberdisc thingies that destroyed us in our first playthrough. So we'll have to see. Let's have a look down here. There we see nothing. So can he do an aim shot? Oh, I stupidly just turned and removed the ability to do an aim shot. The reason I would like to do an aim shot is that killing civilians reflects pretty poorly on your score as XCOM. I wonder if we can send out some of our scout boys, take an aimed shot at that fellow to save the ammunition in our tank. And you'll see, I think we need a fair amount fewer time units to fire these laser rifles. So let's give Nelson a chance to drop that guy. Well, that's a miss. And misses in this kind of a mission bring with it the risk of hitting civilians, so we want to minimize them as far as possible. Let's bring out John Paul Jones. He can maybe take a shot from back there. No line of fire. That's right, advance him somewhat. There we go. Let's take an aimed shot at this guy. That's also a miss. He can crouch, try and get a fellow behind him. Edna Moose. I seem to remember her being pretty accurate with the old rifle. 44% chance, that's not great. I mean, do we have anyone who can hit that person down there? Let's send Jeff. Well, he's only got enough for a snapshot and auto shot. Let's try a snapshot. No line of fire. This fellow's in the way and he can't crouch. So maybe if Jeff moves there, he can take a snapshot of this guy. Oh, he just shoots a fucking tank in the arse. No damage by the looks of it. Well, it would seem that we failed to bring out any useful troops for dropping that guy. Jacob Fugger, can he take a sneaky shot from underneath our ship? Oh, similarly, that misses. Dr. Rago might be the man. The man with a plan. He can actually do an aimed shot, and he actually had decent accuracy, so let's try it. No, that was a dreadful shot as well. You know what we're going to do? We're just going to drop this guy with a rocket. And we'll shoot it a little bit further away. I mean, how big is this crater? It looks like it's something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tiles across. So if we fire here, that should be enough to keep that civilian safe, hey? Yeah. Oh, or not. Right, that's pissed in our chips. Let's roll our tank forwards a little bit, see if it can soak some fire. Because the last thing we want is our actual squad members being hit. And let's send Yanis out. Oh dear, I'm getting some flashbacks from some disastrous missions. When we had people getting shot almost immediately on getting out of the boat. Let's hope we survive this time. I just do feel like we should try and get our crew out. And remember, Betsy's got to hang back, our captain. We don't want to lose her. Let's just call this a turn and hope for the best. Keep your eyes on that fellow. Right, here we go. End turn. So they're shooting at civilians is what they're doing now, because they're just here to oh, there's one dead. They're just here to terrorize. This is a terror mission. These are alien terrorists. Look at them, just indiscriminately targeting our civilians. We really need to save them. And there's no way, unfortunately, of like, you know... I wonder if you can stun the civilians, just keep them to stay in one place. Might deny the aliens a chance to kill them, but it's a somewhat violent approach. We can do better. Let's get John Paul Jones aimed shot on this sectoid. Oh, that's a miss. How about another aimed shot? Come on, man, get this fellow. Yes, that's a hit, and it's down. Brilliant. So now we can roll on our tank. Question is where to go. Usually, you know, you'd sort of opt for a slow, sort of methodical approach, but on a terror mission, you really do need to... Oh, my lord. Let me just say this first. You need to rush, because otherwise they're going to toast all the civilians. But look what we've detected. It's one of those floaty disc motherfuckers, and we're going to drop that guy with a rocket and not worry so much about the civilians. Yeah, that thing is going to cause some serious pain. So who can we bring out? Shoot down this pavement. We need our heavies. I wonder if I send... We ideally want to be able to drop aimed shots down this sort of an angle. There's one from Pocahontas. Oops. There was no civilian sort of shriek at the end of that, so I suppose that's good news. Here's Yanis. He's unfortunately hasn't got enough left for an aim shot, but we can definitely do a snapshot. Eek! Oh dear. Well, if we can do another snapshot, I don't know if that's a good or a bad idea, but oh crikey. Yep. That's definitely one way to make an entrance, but it wasn't a good one. Who else can fire? I don't want to bring out these targets, really. It would be nice if... Do we have any scouts? Yeah, Nelson... I think what I'm going to do actually is drop a smoke grenade here. And then I'll move some of my rifles into this, what will become smoke. Hopefully that means that this alien will aim not for our infantry, but for our tank, because the tank won't be concealed by smoke. Here's Jeff. Drop an aimed shot on that floaty disc. Wait, no way! Oh, Jesus Christ! You see that explosion? Well, if there were any civilians around there, They are toast. Okay, Nelson's moved. John Paul Jones has moved. Our heavies have moved. What have we got over here? We got 2 rifles. Let's move this guy forwards. Look out that way. Let's get Dr. Rago down. He can sort of take cover behind these wheels. I think that'll provide some kind of a cover. And we'll keep our rocket launchers hanging back. Right. I think that's a decent enough start here. There goes our smoke. Shots fired. Civilian hit. That's some sort of a door opening. So somewhere there's some kind of a slidey door. Oh shit! Is that Betty the... Ah, and there you go. I say we hang back. And was it Betty who got hit? Fuck, I hope it wasn't Betty that got hit. It's another disc. Shit! One of our heavies got toasted. It was not Betsy, thankfully. It was not Betsy, thankfully. Whew. Alright, let me just take a short break here while I go and get a cup of tea, and I'll be right back in a second, because this is a little bit too much to be doing without a cup of tea. So hold on one sec. Alright fellas, I'm back. Yeah, I just feel very sad about whoever that to me completely nameless soldier was. You know, I will realise who it was later and feel sad, because I think that my heavy weapons people were some of the best ones. But yeah, I realised that to get through this mission I'm going to need a cup of tea, basically. Whew. Let's see if we can bring our tank down this way and find that cyberdisc. Well, he's seen one thing. Oh, it's floating on the fucking rooftop. Alright, let's bring it down. Wait. We broke it? Just like that? Man, that tank was a good fucking buy. Okay, so Dr. Rago needs to have a little bit of a think about if he wants to move or not, and I think the determination is going to be no. We are a little bit out in the open here, and I would love to take this structure over here and get some elevation. This structure as well looks like there's some nice windows up at the top, although we seem to have dismantled it in part. Oh shit, we killed something else there. A civilian, maybe. Yeesh. I wonder if it's worth rushing to move forwards. Maybe we could send... We've got someone who's a scout who's pretty speedy. We've got Nelson. He's allegedly speedy. Oh shit! Now he's seen someone. Oh shit! We have to act. We have to save this innocent life. We have to drop it with a snapshot. Come on, Nelson. Oh no, dear me. Okay. Well, there goes Nelson. I thought he'd saved the day. Edna Moose, on the other hand, she doesn't fuck around. Oh, that's more like it. Alright, Edna. Jesus, these things are lethal. I think one of the things we need to research in this game is some kind of an armor. There's a menu in the ship equipment screen to get some armor, and that would be a good thing to have, because presently, let's face it, we're dropping like it's hot. Betsy DeVos, she's a sniper. Let's get you down here. Alright, let's call this a turn and not push too hard. I was all ballsy talking about, you know, pushing out to save all the civilians and whatnot, but somehow it feels like discretion might be the better part of valor in this instance. Oh fuck, that guy we just saved got killed anyway. Oh damn, I don't even know where to go. Let's move this tank forward. This has been our best scout so far because it doesn't get destroyed as soon as it enters combat with something. Let's just move out like this. So we've seen something. There's a fellow down there. Now, who could take that shot? This fugger, he's known for being a decent shot. Oh, somehow I got it into my head that was going to hit. Let's try a snapshot. Bugger, you maniac! That was amazing. And Rago, if you stay there, you can take a reaction shot. Betsy, let's hang back with you a little bit. And Jeff, there's like no cover up this way, and we know for sure that there's some kind of an enemy coming. So I'm going to drop some smoke from John Paul Jones. There we go. And we'll advance in the cover of smoke, because that thing's going to pop. And Pocahontas can peek. We'll get Edna Moose a little bit further forwards. We'll advance a little bit with Jeff. And then next time we're going to have to rush for cover because we're too much in the open here. But the smoke should provide some sort of basic defense. Yanis can move forwards to this post here and crouch. Alright, let's end this turn. Ooh. It always gives me a fucking heart attack like I've thrown a grenade by mistake. But that was a smoke. Now we hear them shifting about, scurrying around. Oh fuck, there's one. He's heading up towards where that death was. I think he was in this channel here. So I wonder if we can send this tank forwards to spot that thing. Do you think we should just drop a shot in there on the off chance it's still there? Or should we be clever about this? I don't know. I mean, also it feels like what I'm doing now is I'm right clicking to rotate this tank around to see what I see. Let's keep some. It might take a reaction shot if it's got enough left for a snapshot. Pocahontas can stay in cover, and Jeff's going to make a run for this house. What was that house called at Waterloo? There was some structure right at the front that was held against loads of waves of Frenchies. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, that's what that house is going to become this battle, I think. Let's get Yanis up there. There's some good 19th century references for you. You all know what I'm talking about. Here's John Paul Jones. Crouch. You can do a reaction. You know what? Actually, even if he does a reaction shot, that cyberdisc's not going to drop, is it? We need to get him the fuck out of there. What am I thinking? The same goes for whoever this poor fucker is. Pocahontas, well, she's got a heavy. Maybe hang around there. Betsy should be able to get a rocket down if the disc comes out that side. And here, should we try and take this house as well? It feels like we've cleared it out. I'm quite fond of these two fellows. They've done well so far. But I think Rago can make this run. Oh fuck, he's seen someone. Fuck. Do you think he can get back to cover? To the smoke at least? Shit. Fuck, he's left out in the open. Alright, let's do this. How can we drop that guy? He was down there. Can Betsy do it? Betsy run to this side. What's she got to do a snapshot? Not enough, so crouch. She can take it next time. Fugger, if you crouch, you should be able to do some sort of reaction shot if he gets close, but I think I'm going to lose one of those now. Oh man, I regret going forwards there. I got no one else with a lot of moves. Let's see what we do. Oh dear, I don't dare press enter. This is so tense. There's another guy up there. That's just by that ruined building in front of our tank currently. Oh, so whoever that was down there decided to stay put or not advance at least. Still no sign of that hover disc. This is where we saw that person moving. In fact, we still see him. Shit. What? Do they have any idea how expensive that thing was? Shit. Bollocks. Shit. Shit. Oh, fuck. It's fucking right there. Alright, let's do this thing. Let's get some... What can Edna do? She could do an aimed shot and then run for cover. Hit. And fucking get into cover. I'm not sure that cover's good enough. So let's shimmy everyone along a little bit. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. This might get really nasty. Pocahontas. Auto shot with your heavy. Pop, pop, pop. What? Did she just blow herself up a little bit? Oh, she blew up her cover and injured herself in the process. Did she pick up any wounds? Of course she did. She's got 3 fatal wounds. Oh, fuck. We don't have any medipacks. What is this? Wait. Do we have medipacks? No, we don't have any medipacks. Oh, what a disastrous state of affairs. Come on, keep raining down. Oh, watch the fucking thing. Fucking watch it. Oh, dear me. Who's this here? John Paul Jones. Where's our other heavy? Betsy DeVos. Get an aimed shot on that guy down there. Don't fucking miss. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, it's down. Okay, we got this. You get into some cover. Be ready for your reaction shots. This guy's in smoke. John Paul Jones needs to make this dash like our other intrepid soldiers have. Yanis, get into position. Oh my god, I just realised who I think we lost. I think it might have been Claiborne. Now I feel bad for not remembering his name. I just realised I haven't seen Claiborne for a few turns. Oh dear. We'll have to be reincarnated. Right, end turn. God, this is a fucking exciting mission. I hope this is exciting for you guys as well. I'm tense as a... I don't know, what is tense? I'm like something that's tense. Because I know there's a guy down here. I just don't want to advance in case the guy gets a reaction shot. What I'd like to do is to get Yanis into this building and get an elevated position here. But we'll have to see if that's even possible. Let's move Jeff forwards. And he's peeked. He's seen someone. You joking? It's another one of those fuckers. So what kind of heavy weaponry have we got to hit that thing? Not much. Betsy, don't tell me I forgot to fucking reload. So she can only do a snapshot. Well, she's going to have to do it. I don't have much choice, but it looks like she could have a decent angle on that thing. Oh, it survived the hit, but that was a hit nonetheless. We got Dr. Rago and Fugger, and if we can avoid them shooting, that would be good, because then they can still pack their reaction shots to whenever this fellow shows his ugly mug. All the way up here we got Pocahontas, and she was not great previously, if we're honest with ourselves, but an aimed shot might do the trick. Oh! Oh! It's sweet when they get those long shots. It looks like she's slowly loses 3 health per turn from her fatal wounds, which means she's got, what, 7 turns left? Let's try and get it done by then. Jeff, do you dare peek again? I can just make the run with Jeff. I could draw their fire, but no, he's made it in. So Edna could perhaps get here as well, but maybe crouch. This is what we're going to do. Yanis is going to be ready to move upstairs soon, because there is a window on the upstairs he can fire through. And then John Paul Jones. Firing through windows also feels a bit scary though, because our fellows have displayed somewhat of an aptitude for hitting the thing that... Oh, shitting tits! What the fuck was that? Jesus! the reaction shots actually make me jump. Listen, John Paul Jones, fucking run away. That's beyond your pay grade, and crouch. I hope they don't come for you. Oh dear me. Jacob Fugger. Alright, Rago, this is you. Second run. If I can just make it to that wall, it feels like I'd have some sort of cover. He's not going to make it, is it? Is he? Fuck. That's a risky move, because there's a fellow milling around here. Betsy's fired. Pocahontas is fired. Alright, so the people I'm worried about this turn is John Paul Jones. Poor old Dr. Rago. Let's end turn and see how it goes. Oh, we saw that guy. There's a civilian. We have to try and save the civilians. Oh, Pocahontas has not been... she's unconscious. Now, he got shot at from someone in that kind of a direction, which makes me want to peek up there. But I also want to be careful. Anyway, let's move Edna out. Edna's been a tough cookie, to be honest. There's the fucker. Who can shoot? Who can take a long shot on that guy? Well, if we move Rago to cover... Well, now we know there's a guy right in there somewhere. Feels like we should be able to see them through here. Just crouch there. And maybe Fugger can take a long shot. This fucker up here. No line of fire. Because it's going to be shooting along that fence. It's pretty risky for Edna. I wonder if she can get an aim shot and then get into cover. Yes! Edna, what a beast. And crouch. Right, let's get Yanis out there ready for his reaction shots with his heavy cannon. And Fugger can advance a little bit. And crouch again. To provide some reaction fire, Betsy needs to move forward, but I'm very worried about losing her because she's our captain and it would be a nasty morale loss. Now John Paul Jones is way too much in the open here. They can hit us from there, There's a civilian here I want to save. I'm just so curious, do you think that was the guy who took a pot shot at him? You know, I think it might have been. I'm gonna risk it and just make this run. It looks like we're good. So he can wait there. Who hasn't moved? Jeff. Jeff can go upstairs. And then one more step upstairs and you can check out here. That's where I want to get Yanis to, ultimately. For now we'll call it an end turn. How many do you think are left? There goes another civilian in that dark warehouse. And we know for sure there's one person in here. Is that a baddie who's visible to us now? Is that a civilian? That's the civilian. Yeesh. Well, now Jeff is cleared here, he can run down again because we don't really want him upstairs. He's not really a snipery sort of fellow. I mean, his gun isn't really heavy. Oh, fuck, he's seen two. Alright, this calls for a Betsy. This is a Betsy situation. We got two guys down here. We needed to drop an aimed shot. Oh, I forgot to reload the fucking thing again, so she can only do a snapshot. Come on, don't fuck it up. Listen, I think they were both injured by that shot because they're both standing in the crater. But it does not seem to have been a kill. So he can see them. I wonder if Jeff should try and get to some kind of cover because I don't want him to get shot, but for now he can keep eyes on them. We've got our man Yanis who could just rain down kind of auto fire on at least one of them. Did you miss? That's a nice one. And yeah, there goes one. Now I would like to take some shots at this guy, but I'm a little bit concerned by this fellow who might take it on the chin. We've got Rago here, who we know is a good shot. But is he this good of a shot? Cross the map through a fucking window. Alright, let's get it, Doctor. He hit the wall. Auto or a snapshot. So 3 for 25 or 1 for 36. You know, if Dr. Rago was here, he could explain to me which of these likelihoods is better. But I'm going to go with the auto. 3 shots for 25% each. Here we go. It's a miss. It's a hit. Hey, that one's down. Hey, that's excellent. But now we really do need to give some close fire support for Rago because he's used all his time units. Let's get Fugger down that way. Because, oh, there he's right there. Come on now. Come on, man. Come on, Fugger. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. No, Fugger. You've been with us for so long. Crouch. How can we drop that guy? Oh, he's in danger. Can Yanis fire auto shots in this direction? There's a wall. I hear what you're saying. Could you blast that wall? Does that risk Rago? How much do we trust Yanis's aim? A lot. Yeah, look at that cover that's gone now. Surely there's someone who can take a snap down that way. Edna, you must be able to drop that guy. That wall is in the way. But if she could just move forward one step and drop this guy. Can you believe that fucking worked? So many parts came together. Yanis broke the cover. Edna moved a step forwards, took the shot, did not disappoint. Betsy the boss, all out of ammo, so she's got some electro flares. I want to send her to go pick up a gun, but it feels like doing so might give some sort of morale failure being around corpses. I don't know if that's a thing, but it sort of stands to reason that it might be. Now this guy was toasted by someone, but who knows where they are. They might be in this warehouse. Man, it's so creepy. It's just too creepy. And we're actually running low on staff here, on personnel. We need to regroup is what needs to happen. Because we're very spread out. Let's make these 3 into one unit. And then we'll get Yanis up on the roof here. Or actually, maybe just send these 4 into this warehouse, because I've got a feeling they're going to be up there. What can Jeff? Can Jeff come out this way? Oh Jesus, he took the long way around. That's not what I wanted him to do. But amazingly, he didn't get shot. I thought that he could, you see, go through this hole here and then through there, but of course there's a tree in the way. It's pretty amazing he didn't get shot making that one. Edna's there. We'll send Yanis around what I think is a safe route around this side, because he's packing some heavy weaponry which we're going to need. Meanwhile, John Paul Jones, get over there and have a little bit of a look-see. It looks clear, but there's even another... Oh, you can get onto the fucking roof. Alright, crouch. This is where we're going to send Yanis, you see. And then we'll have Edna holding this house. We'll have Jeff holding this angle, and then we'll have John Paul Jones clearing the warehouse, and we'll get Yanis up on the roof. Meanwhile, down here, Betsy's going to go and have to... Dear me. I think this is poor old Tom Claiborne. This one's still loaded. Not enough action points. So next time, pick up that spare rocket. And then we need to get Fugger and Rago into a little bit better cover. In fact, Rago's not in bad cover. He's got this window here he can look through. And we'll send Fugger down here. Oh, it's tense. It's tense, fellows. Can you feel the tension? I certainly can. Where the fuck? Who? Was he shooting at the civilian, or was it at us? Oh, who should we send out to flush them out? Oh shit, I clicked with fucking wrong guy. Alright, Yanis, you need to make a run up here. Just go for it, we know it's clear. Now we know there's a person down there. Rago could check. Feels like the shot came from over there somewhere. I don't want to lose that civilian, because we get points for saving civilians. What do points mean? Funding. He's seen the person right there. Alright, he's in smoke, but I don't think it's in great cover. So we're going to have to get someone to take that shot. It looks like it's another Betsy situation. Don't fuck up, Betsy. No line of fire. What about there? Fuck. Betsy, what the fuck? So Betsy's failed us. What about Fugger? Can he take this shot through the window? One step to the side, and now maybe take this shot through the window. No, that thing's still saying that's from the way. One more step, and now the shot through the window. No, still something's in the way, and that's that wall. You have to go there. Now take the shot. Come on, you've got to be able to drop that guy. What? No line of fire? How can that be blocking him? Well, we're down to auto shots. Don't fuck up, Fugger. Fuck. Fug. So who have we got left? Oh, of course, Edna Moose. We should have given her the job first of all. Now, there's no line of fire because on account of that tree. So she's an expert at relocating slightly and then dropping them like this. She's like Vasiliev, an enemy at the gates. Oh fuck, not that time though. And not enough for a shot, so I think that civilian's going to get toasted unless Jeff has a lucky angle. Nope, that's just hit the tree. An auto shot and hope for the best. Ah, come on. Fuck. So that's our turn, unfortunately. Oh no! They got the civilian! That's like the last guy left we were trying to save. Oh man. Some turns go really well and some don't. Rago got that guy. And Yanis, you just keep going, because when you get to that roof, you're going to clear it. But I'll wait one turn before going up, just in case there's some naughties up there. And Betsy's making a run through the smoke. Who have we got here? John Paul Jones. I wonder if he should clear out the bottom floor. Man, this game is tense. How do they make it so tense? Just the atmosphere in this game, even with these graphics. You sort of hold your breath. You almost start whispering. This really is a brilliantly designed game. Can we get Fugger up? He came up to this window. Alright, let's end turn. You know, that might have been their last guy. Why do I even say that? Of course it wasn't their last guy. Let's start with Yanis, because I think getting to the roof is going to be a beneficial achievement for us here. So there might be a person on the roof. So we're going to need Yanis to get ready to like fall back and crouch or something if we see someone. Not enough energy, but you can crouch at least. At least. Oh my god, it's so tense. Right. John Paul. I thought that he had a stun rod. Fuck, he doesn't. Oh, there's a room back there. There's always one in the room, isn't there? Oh man. Oh, wait there for the reaction shot. Jeff. Right, here we go. I don't even know where to go. Honestly, I think we might win this. We've had some pretty terrible losses, but if we can just win this, that would really be great. Again, Rago, I hope he has high bravery. Yeah, he does. He's been out doing this sort of Saving Private Ryan runs through open field for a fair amount of this game. Right, crouch. That's a pretty decent position for you. See if we can send Fug around. Maybe that's too long of a run for him to go all the way around. Well, I think that's everyone. See, I don't want to move Betsy DeVos or Edna Moose too much because something tells me we might see someone soon and a reaction shot might be apt. Oh no, that's why we should have been hurrying. Oh, she's just been bleeding out at the top of the map all this mission. Nevertheless, it's come time. This is what it's come to. Checking this fucking room. Oh, no one's there. Jeez, that was tense. There's an explosion over there, so let's get Jeff up. Don't open that door just yet, though. We're going to need a lot more firepower. Now, they could be in this park here. They could be in this structure or in that structure down there. We've got our man on the roof, Sergeant Yanis. And he cannot see anyone from up there. Betsy DeVos, let's move you forwards. Take cover behind this post. And who else can we send forwards? Well, Dr. Rago's going to have to do one of his famous runs. I wonder how far he can go. Cover. There's some smoke there by that burned up post. There's some sort of a fence there that Fugger will go to, and it looks like this is clear here. It's unfortunately also clear of civilians. Now this might be the time for Moose to move, or should she? Maybe a few steps just to see if someone comes out from that structure, and then we'll do end turn. Oh! No! Oh my god! Who could drop this guy? We've got a guy perfectly on the roof. This is what we sent him up for. Yanis Casidis. Dropping the aimed shot. From above. Pow! Yes! That must have been their last guy. Yeah, there we go. What the fuck is this? Rating terrible. Come on, we completed this mission. Oh man. Well, at least we stopped their terror mission, so the aliens haven't progressed whatever they were doing. We lost a tank, which was a shame. We lost a lot of civilians, and I think the idea was we should have saved at least one, so we were close to saving one of them. It was a sort of a close but no cigar situation. We've got some stat increases across the board for our surviving crew. I wonder if there'll be any promotions. Not enough equipment, so we don't... Yes, we've lost our tank with a rocket launcher, so I'll have to order a new one of those. And then I think we've lost some soldiers. Yeah, well, I don't feel too bad about losing our scout. Nelson, he was only a rookie. Pocahontas, that one stings though. A heavy, she was a sergeant. And Claiborne, I'm very sorry to have lost Claiborne, a sniper, so let's get a new one of those. A new sniper. Alright, back to base, and immediately let's go to our base and let's place an order for a tank, the rocket tank. You see, they cost 480,000. It's an expensive piece of equipment to just lose like that, but we really have no choice to have one because they've been an excellent scout. I just can't believe some alien got a lucky shot in it like that. Just blew it up. Now, meanwhile, back at base, we can now see, when they brought back all that stuff, what we might have to sell. Some cyberdisc corpses and some sectoid corpses. We'll want to keep one cyberdisc corpse to do some research on. Maybe hang on to one sectoid corpse just in case we need it. Power source feels like we're going to need it. And lots of their weapons, these plasma weaponry, that might be useful as well to hang on to. So I'm only going to sell these corpses and this cyberdisc. So let's do that. Whew! You know, I feel like I need a breather after that. That was an intense mission. Oh yeah, that's what we had to do. We should really order some new soldiers to replace our lost ones. Let's see if they have time to arrive, because they can arrive before we'll have more soldiers to scan for the optimal one. And news has come in from our research department. We've dissected the sectoid engineer, and he has told us about small scouts. So now we know what this ship is for. It's the little 3-meter jobby. We've seen those before. So it normally precedes larger vessels at the start of a mission. Alright, that sort of makes sense, and I guess we could have worked it out without interrogating that thingy, but now we know for sure. What other stuff do we need? Well, should we research their plasma rifles? They do seem to be pretty sharp, their rifles. But also I'm pretty curious about dissecting the cyberdisc. Honestly, I don't know though. I think what I might do is put more men onto the Mind Probe project to see what that thing's all about. Right, we've got our hangars ready. And I was hoping now to be able to purchase a couple of interceptors out there. But we can't even afford the one unless we sell something. And what have we got to sell? Well, I was just saying to hang on to their rifles, but we could sell one of them and maybe a handful of those pistols. That'll raise us 600,000 selling off their weaponry. Let's do that. It's a fair trade at this early point in the game. And let's pick up an interceptor. Yeah, just the one for now. We only really have been using one. I suppose we could ship the one that we're not using from our main base. But somehow it feels like we might see an increase in activity soon, and then we'll be happy to have two. Let's move this one fellow out there. We'll buy a new one. So I've made that order. And our construction of our hangars. Yeah, well, we know that both hangars are completed. And now we'll just speed up time a little bit. Here are some new people back at beginner's luck. So now we can go to our soldiers list and see if they're good enough to replace our scout, our heavy weapons fellow, and our sniper. So this chap has bad reactions, bad aiming, and pretty much bad. So Mark Barnes was a bit of a dud. Emma de Graaf was not great, really. This fellow was good, low reactions, but pretty decent at firing accuracy. You know, it's hard to find people with good firing accuracy. Let's go through these. Oh yes, I think I managed to sort them according to firing accuracy previously. Well, unfortunately, you know what we might do is promote a rifleman to our sniper and to our heavy. Do we have any decent rifles at aiming? Well, Edna, she's earned the sniper position if she wants it. And Fugger and Rago, look at him go. He's got such good bravery, it feels like he should be up front a little bit more. Fugger now, he's a total coward, so let's put him in the back to replace our sniper. So now we need another rifle. That's the sniper done. Okay, and we need a heavy. So someone with strength and aiming. They hang back a bit as well, and Edna is as strong as an ox, so she's going to be our new heavy. There we go. So now we just need a scout, a heavy, and a sniper. Could Rago be our scout? No, his reactions are a bit too slow. And Jeff's reactions similarly. Who's got good reactions? Let's have a look. Just going to quickly go through here. This, to me, Etienne Blondel, looks like a scout. And what should we call this one? I think this is a Schumacher. There we go, that's a scout, so that's that ticked off. Now we just need our 2 rifles to replace the ones that we removed. And they need to be sort of decent all-round soldiers. Jesus, Boris ain't afraid of nothing. Oh, you know this? You know who I think this is? I think this might be Tom Claiborne the Second. I'll put him as a rifleman this time round. And this one... Ooh. This one looks like a decent enough rifle. Or is the health too low? It feels like if they hit us, we sort of die anyway. I don't know what you think. Well, there's no one here. I'm just talking to myself, so I'm going to have to make the decision. Let's go with this. Now, I don't want to call it Pocahontas II. I think we'll have to retire that name. So this one, I think this is a, what was it, a rifle? Who is a lady who's good at shooting things? Well, there's probably, I can't remember the name of that sniper you always read about on Reddit. So let's instead call this one a lady who's good at fighting things. Call her She-Ra. There we go. That one's going to do some serious damage. What was I going to do? I was going to go to Equip Craft, and I'm going to pack on some new people here. Our rifle, oh god, our other rifle, and our scout. We'll put Schumacher to the front. Oh yes, we've done some role shifts, so we'll need to fix the order on the boat. Let's see, scout, heavy, back, sniper, back, heavy, rifle, okay. Then we'll go to equipment, inventory. This is, who was our old scout? John Paul Jones, so let's copy that. That's what our new scout should have. Not enough items, what are they? We need more smoke grenades. Claiborne, oh yes, everything's moved. Jeff is a good old-fashioned rifleman, so Claiborne's on your rifle. Wait, what? We've run out of laser rifles. Oh yeah, because some people who are now no longer laser rifle people have got, oh dear, this is going to be a mess. Jeb is a mess. Yanis, copy that to Edna. And then we've got our sniper. Fugger. What? What? Oh, one of these schmucks taking the rocket launcher. She-Ra, what are you doing? Right. So, Betsy DeVos. Not enough items. So we need more small... Fugger, he's not that strong, so maybe one rocket's enough for now. But Betsy, she's an ox. Look how much she's got, 39 strength. Alright. Heavy. Rifle. That's more like it. Now we've got the lasers to go around. So all we're short now is a smoke grenade, but ta-da! Got it. This is all excellent. That's our crew. Nothing to spare. So let's go to our purchasing division. Just make sure we got enough spares and various stuff. We got some missiles, that's good. We got some cannon rounds. We got some rockets for that tank when it arrives. Lots of rifle clips. It's quite sweet not having to pack ammo for the old laser rifles. Feels pretty handy. Got loads of grenades and smoke grenades. We've got loads of electro flares. Maybe pick up another more stun rods in case we need to distribute them next time round. And I think that's going to be it for now. Should we pick up some scientists? I think so. Maybe 5 more scientists. Excellent. And are we still manufacturing those medikits? Yeah, they made 4. So you have to remember to pack them next time round, because that would have made the difference for poor old Pocahontas. Right, let's get this thing on board. Equipment. Let's get that fucking tank on board. There we go. And we'll get some medipacks. Now, who should carry the medipacks? See, that's the problem. It's extra weight. And we've got these folks already packing a lot of stuff. It's hard to know. Who's strong as an ox? Well, we know that Edna Moose is. How strong is Rago? Not super strong. Not super strong. Okay, these are our medics. Edna, Yanis, Betsy, and John Paul Jones. No, actually, She-Ra and Tom Claiborne will make excellent medics because they're rifles. And then who else? See, they both had really high strength. And they've got Edna at the back with high strength and Betsy. So, and then Edna and Betsy. There we go, that's perfect. Edna, there you go. And where's Betsy gone? There. Right. That's perfect. And it's got the fucking tank on board. You know, we need to make sure that we get these alloys, because something tells me that if we research these alloys, we'll be able to start packing some, we'll be able to make some armour. Here we go, here's our project report. Good. Now that is good. So a lot of people are happy with our funding and have increased it. And we've a lot of maintenance these days, but that's a good boost of funding. Did we not order a fucking thing for that? Let's, in the meanwhile, while we're waiting for the other one to arrive, let's send one of our interceptors that way. And with our newfound funding, let's get a third base up, because we're not covering a lot of the world with our scanners. We've got one North America, we've got one over there. You know, if we look at it from the North Pole, that'll give us an interesting view. We've got these two sides covered, but what about here? It's pretty empty in South America and in Africa. So I reckon we want to slap one right in there. So let's make a base, build a new one. Where should we make it? Somewhere in here. Let's pop that one down there, and we'll call this base Lusaka High. Lusaka HQ, that sounds cool. Done. And where's our thingy? There we go. And facilities, what do we need? Well, we need a hangar, and we need another hangar, and we need a small radar system. Fuck, I forgot how expensive they were. And we need general stores. Oh yeah, that's right, we realised that last time. So this setup I think is going to be pretty good to have as our little sort of scanning centres. Just hope the aliens don't find them, because then we'll really be screwed. Here we go, we found one. This is excellent. Except we don't have a... Do we... Fuck! We don't have any ships there yet, any planes. Can we send this one all the way from over there? Oh man, I feel stupid for not... Like, that plane is still not in there yet. Wait, go to the last known location of it, because you should be able to detect it. Fuck. It was heading up that kind of a way, wasn't it? Oh man, now we're really just going in the dark. Man, that thing, I hope it didn't find our base and go and like report to some sort of... Oh man. They might have found our base and now they're reporting it back to their mothership. If that's what that ship was all about. Where's that thing that would transport? It's a shame, you know, they didn't get there. Right, laser rifles. If we make these, remember we could make these to sell. So we put all our engineers on it, and we just tell them to make, like, say 10. They could make these to fucking sell them, to make us cash. But is it more intelligent to make something useful? Yes. I think to make a handful of more medi packs is going to be useful, so do that. Yeah, where is that? Finally it's arrived. A bit late though. Right, center on it. Now there's one here. But now we have the guy in heaven mandate, so off you can go. Excellent. Oh, it's running, it's running. Oh, we're going to catch it. And let's just aggressive. This is an 9 meter jobby. Just be aggressive. We can't let this thing get away. Crash lands. Brilliant. Now we can send in the boys. So, our Sky Ranger. Crash site. Off we go. And this has got such a long range, so it's fine that we're shooting down things on the other side of the planet with our base in China. Doesn't matter, because we can send the ship all the way from the other side of the world. A little bit weird watching the day rotate like that. And now our third interceptor arrives. Yeah, a little bit fucking slow, but, you know, webs. And we can load it up with the items we prepared here previously. There we go. Right. Whew. You know, I'm looking forward to a mission that might not be quite as fucking difficult as that last one. Let's get our boys on that. There we go. Because our funding is looking okay. Across the board. Who would have known turning it down to the easiest difficulty setting actually helps our chances of success. So here we go. We don't need any instructions. You know, we've downed the ship. We've done this before. This time it's smashed up. It was a biggie. And so there may be some peeps on board. And there's the fucking ship right there. Right fucking there. Check that away. And check this away. So then move down there. We've seen one immediately. Get that guy with a quick snapshot. Oh, it's a bit brutal doing it with a tank because the ammo is expensive and we don't get XP. But I just like to be able to make sure our people can at least get off the ship before they start getting hit. Alright, let's move our rifles up. I was trying to take note if some of them had decreased time units on account of all the shit I've been giving them to carry. But it looks like most of them are managing to haul around the stuff pretty well. So there's someone flapping around their boat, that's for fucking sure. The door might be on the other side. Where have we seen them? Where? Out that way. So I'm going to move this tank. Oh shit, I forgot that. Oh. So last time we learned that they actually, this thing isn't invulnerable, but that's drawn their fire, which means that old John Paul Jones can disembark, turn around, quick as a flash, aim shot that guy in the head, pow! He survived. Crouch. Look. Schumacher though, he'll prime that grenade, give us some smoke cover as we're disembarking, and then try and get the fuck out of everyone's way. He's seen one. Claiborne, our new rifleman. You can look. Oh, that's the edge of the map. That's sweet. So we want to look this way and this way, south and east. So She-Ra, get to where the smoke's going to drop. See, if you get smoke out once you're disembarking, it's a little bit better. Jeff, can you maybe shoot the guy with an aimed shot? Well, I don't know what he was aiming at, but it sure as hell wasn't that alien. Rago, come on, man, you're a good shot. Yes. Jesus, I wonder if they're packing some kind of armor these days. You know what, we can't risk that guy hitting all our crew when they're all tightly packed. Fuck. Why is it always like this? Okay, move forward one step, and he can't shoot because I forgot. Fuck. Do we have anyone who can take a shot? She-Ra. No line of fire because Rago's in the way. Oh man. I feel like I made such a stupid mistake, but Ender Moose, if you drop down there, surely you can take a shot, an aimed one, and don't fuck it up. Well, how about a snap one? Okay, phew. You can count on Ender, you know, she's pretty fucking solid, that lady. Here's Yanis. And this time we're going to bring Fugger out. But we will leave Betsy on the boat. Oh, they're so tightly packed. Shit. Alright, Rago, drop that guy, come on. Yes! I would have liked to see some reaction shots. I mean, if I'm honest, that's what I would have liked to have seen. But that's okay. You can't have them all. You can't always get what you want. Let's fan out a little bit. There we go. I'm going to send She-Ra up towards this hill just to check. It's a small map because it's just a small UFO. We might even have cleared it now. But you can never be too sure. There's Yanis. And we'll send Fogger forwards with this big old rocket launcher. And we'll send this tank out this way just to see what's going on. Seems to be where it's like bumped on its way down. Oh, never mind that. This is where I blew up that alien is what I'm trying to say. So the door's down that side. Now let's enter. There's a guy. No reaction shots? No? Okay. Who should take this one? But Tom Claiborne, the second. Aim shot right in the head. He's down. No nonsense. That's it. And you see, we get rating okay, but somehow it feels like we were really good there. We didn't lose anyone. We got all the aliens. We got all their shit. Decent ammo usage, you know. Rago's a sergeant. That makes perfect sense to me. Alright. Get back home. And let's see if we have something new to research on account of that. Any new equipment that they might have dropped. No, I don't think so. We had all these things before. So that's all well and good. What should we be doing? I guess just fast forwarding time a little bit. Yeah, now things are slowing down a little bit. Mind probe, let's see. So the mind probe is a communication device. Ugh. It takes information directly from brain waves, but we can use this device in combat to display an alien's characteristics. Click on the mind probe, use the option, and then click on alien. Well, that's pretty cool. I don't know, I mean, does that feel, is that going to be useful for us? To just see their characteristics, we're still going to have to kill them. I'm a little bit disappointed with that, if I'm honest with you guys. I don't know what else to get them to doing in the meanwhile. I think the plasma rifles. That feels like a relative priority, but in fact these alien alloys are probably the major priority, because I really feel like that's what's going to lead us to some more powerful armor. Or actually some armor at all. And now there's an alien near our main base. We gotta drop that thing. Let's see, oh, this is slightly bigger. This is a 16-meter one. So they must have been up to something. Whew, they hit us a little bit. I was a little bit worried there for a second, but it's all good. Crash site, intercept with the Sky Ranger. Off you go. Here we go. Landing at the crash site, begin the mission. We're all set up. And here we are. Are we at the corner of the map? It's so dark, we don't know. But yes, there's the corner. Oh fuck, it's a night mission. Why don't I think about this sort of thing? So stupid. You can see an alien somewhere. It's a new kind of alien. Let's kill it. Oh, their guns sound meaner. Does that make sense? No, they do. So we've seen a guy over there in the fire. What is that thing? It's got some kind of cool cloak. Right, Schumacher. Can you shoot it from there? No line of fire. Well, you know the deal. We're going to have to smoke this place because I think this is going to be nasty if we've got a new kind of opponent, because the ship was bigger as well. I wonder if we've seen the ship somewhere. No. That was a big boat. So we'll see what they had on board. But this crash landed, so that means that some of them will be injured or dead. There's some smoke to cover us. That has discouraged them from firing. That sounds like a human door opening and closing. So let's use that as a fucking clue. Right, roll forwards. Oh, we've seen two of them. Shit, son, there's two of them up there. Are they floating? Do they fly? And other questions that we have no time to answer right now. The tank just wasted. Wait, we killed 3 of them. I feel a bit bad now. That was a lot of XP we could have given to our boys, but... And another one. Now this one we will allow our fellows to shoot at first. So Schumacher, get out there. Give it your best shot. Nope, alright. It was a fair go. And then we can see if we can tell him to move out of the way for the next one off. John Paul Jones. Down the ramp. Give it your best shot. Nope, okay. Just get out of the way. Let someone else have a go. Claiborne. Onto the ramp. Just taking turns shooting at that guy. Well, that wasn't very good. Alright, off you go. Who else have we got? She-Ra. I have high hopes for She-Ra. No line of fire. Oh, the angle of the old ship is blocking us. These things are probably really dangerous. Oh, right, that one's down. And then get out of the way. Let's end turn here, because that might have been the last one. By the length of their hidden movement, I don't think that was the last one. So I think what they'd done was they'd crash and then they'd hold up there. But there must be a few of them on board, given the size of that ship. So I'm sending my tank up this way, because I reckon... Oh shit, no, don't go that way. Because I reckon this could be a... Oh, there's their ship. I reckon that we can now send our squad up, you know, through this north side of the map. Let's do that. And they'll try and take that farmhouse. I think that'll be a good place to go to. That'll provide for us some cover. Oh, I didn't know it was going to get the whole way. I just clicked up there to send him in that general direction. Schumacher's a speedy fellow. And then we'll send She-Ra. You see, this time round, I'm not fucking around. I'm just sending everyone. Because I don't know about what kind of alien that is. Man, now I feel like I should have brought one of those mind probes. But like, how close do you need to be to use them? You need to get up real close and just stick that thing in the alien's face? I don't know. Let's get Fugger out there as well. And then we'll leave DeVos back on the boat, because we don't want to lose her. Whew. Here's our tank. It's a big map, so the tank can maybe just head off this sort of way and do a sweep of these fields. And I'm so glad we brought this tank with us these days. It just soaks up so much of their attention. Right, John Paul Jones, he's a decent scout. This house, the upstairs is completely on fire and smashed up apart, but the downstairs looks relatively decent. What, is there a door somewhere here? No. But that's okay, we'll move everyone up towards this wall here. And then She-Ra through the orchard. I hope these guys don't pack grenades. In fact, Jeff, you can go and... No, you can't stand on that thing, you're too slow. Rago's a speedy fellow. Can he make it the whole way? Yeah, stand on. Let's see what that thing is. It's a floater. And this is an unknown artifact. I guess that's... Maybe they're plasma pistols, because we haven't researched them. It looks like something that's pistol-sized. Here's Schumacher. Yanis, let's just get the whole squad down here, and then we'll work out what to do in that building when we cross that bridge. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And then who's this last one? Get this Fugger up there as well. Alright, end turn. I'm going to start off by using our tank and take it up in just a sweeping sort of a fashion up this side of the map. That seems clear. Oh fuck, there's another field. How big is this map? Right. The tank's clearing. Whew. Who should we send? Jeff. I'm not so fond of Jeff. He's got this flare, so we can throw that maybe down there. Illuminate our surroundings a little bit. And crouch. Schumacher. Let's do a similar sort of a move with you. Move to this tree. He's a speedy fellow. So we can go to that tree. And then he can drop this flare down here, sort of, just to light up the surroundings. Who else have we got that can do that? Rago. Oops. Go back to Rago. Let's get some more flares out. That's what we need down this side. Of course he can't throw there. He has to go there first. Right. Alright. I think this is okay. Do you think John Paul Jones can, like, make a hole in this wall here? Oh, that was a pretty cool move. Haven't been doing that so much yet. There we are. What is Anakin says? That's a neat trick. That's a whatever. Right, get up there, Claiborne. There's a lot of fire. I wonder if you lose health from being in the fire. Let's send our other rifle into this here. We've got some hay bales to take cover behind, and then we'll get some of our heavies, like Sergeant Cassidas upstairs. Maybe send up Fugger as well. And Edna can come and cover these guys on the exterior. Right, that's a good turn. So do we think they're camping in their ship? That's what I think might be happening. See what Claiborne thinks is going on. I can't see anything. Can these guys go up any more stairs? Did we completely ruin this house? Maybe it never was possible to go up the stairs. Well, go down there. We're going to have Claiborne open a couple of holes in the wall there for our heavies to fire out through, just in case we need to give some fire support from up high. But he can't do it just yet, can he? Oh no, he can right now, so let's maybe drop. What did we do? That's that wall gone. We'll do some more next turn. Here comes She-Ra. Strong advance. And here comes John Paul Jones. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. This field looks clear. There's that thing. We don't know where the entrance is just yet. In fact, what we should do is snap up to our old tank. Can you get into that field? No, it's not possible. Is that a house or something? There's some sort of a structure. What is that thing? It's so dark, it's impossible to see. Schumacher. There's a couple of houses down there, but to be honest, let's face it, they're all camping inside here. Let's get our exterior boys forwards a little bit. Well, that was an odd sort of a circuitous route he took to get there. Jeff can go along this wall. And Rago can go along this wall. I think it's all going to be okay. I think we got this one in the fucking bag. Come on, Edna. Right, and turn. Ooh. So that is the noise of an alien on walkabouts. And we've seen one right just by his ship. And this is more structures down here. So there are 4 houses there, and I guess that's what these are as well as houses. Is there anyone who can snipe that fellow? Let's see. Does Jeff have a neat shot on that guy? Where was he? Oh, he's floating, because he's a floater. Well, that's an ex-floater. That was nice work from Jeff there. He Here comes Schumacher. Has he thrown his flare? Yes. What about you, Edna? Well, she's got extra ammo in her hand. I don't want her to drop that. But now we know that their entrance is on the far side of the ship, so it no longer makes much sense for our people to be stacking that side. Here comes Rago. Here comes John Paul Jones. The fact that they can fly makes the tactics we've been using, you know, getting cover and stuff, I wonder how that's going to impact it if they can just, you know, hover up and shoot down on us. That's going to suck. Claiborne's going to have to do something clever. There we go, and then just come down here. So they can jump down like that, no damage. And then let's send Yanis down as well. But we'll leave Fugger up there just in case we see someone of these fields and he needs to get a missile down on them. And Betsy's fine, of course. And this tank can continue to sweep this side of the map. There's another one coming out of the ship. That's definitely one coming out of the ship. The tank is checking this place out. It's a bit scary not knowing where the fuck they are. They're definitely flapping around the doors. It could have been an interior door, of course. But I might have to tell... I don't know. Edna, she doesn't have a good angle here, but I don't want to advance too far with her. Let's send Schumacher first. This is his first outing after all, so it's sort of a trial by fire situation going on. Alright, now we can send Edna. It seems safe. And then up here, we'll send Jeff up to that hay bale to peek down to the southeast. We'll send Rago along this wall. And let's do a loop. Let's take a wide look. With Claiborne can actually throw a flare that kind of a way. Just to light up if someone comes. Now we've got two rifles looking down here. We've got Shirod, John Paul Jones. We'll send Yanis up as well. Anything comes around this side, they're going to get blasted. There's Fugger, there's that thing, there's that thing, there's that thing. Okay, this is all good. Now that's definitely door movement. Have we seen anyone see him? Nope. I'm looking on the map to see if anyone spotted them. We've got a tank over here who can now move forwards. Can they open doors? No. Not by conventional means, but I don't think there is an alien in here, because these things are floaters. They don't call them floaters for nothing. Alright, Schumacher, don't fuck up. That door's open, but I think that there was a fellow floating somewhere around here that we sank. Jesus, this is tense. Whew, okay, Edna. I want to move up this fellow. Jeff. Just look down the length of the ship in case we see them move. Rago. What a hero. Just run up. There you go. And we'll move Claiborne out. Rago will spot. These guys will take the reaction shots. And we'll also send John Paul Jones with a similar sort of a mission. And we'll send Yanis in a tight sort of a sweep to give some heavy support for the breaching action there. Right. This looks good. This looks good. Oh shit! He was in that fucking house. How should we resolve this situation? We know that they're in there now. It's a one-story building. We could just fucking toast the place. That worked. But that wasn't the last one. Maybe I'm being overly cautious, wasting experience that we otherwise could have got if we killed those things with actual humans. I'm just a little bit frightened of those things, you know? Don't know their capabilities just yet. Anyhow, this side of our team is moving forwards with extremely satisfactory alacrity, and they will soon be at the ship. There's Rago now. Does he have a stun rod? Yes, that might come in handy. We'll get Yanis here, who doesn't have a stun rod, John Paul Jones, so he can move down this sort of a way. Also be ready for the reaction fire situation. Claiborne should have a stun rod. He's going to be part... Oh man, we can capture one of these if we don't fuck this up. That'll be brilliant. Let's just not screw this fucker up. Alright, end turn. If they'd come out, we surely would have seen them, right? Yeah, that's right. So let's move our tank down here. I don't think we're going to need them, but just in case. Schumacher is a scout, so he does not have a stun rod, so he can go there. Edna, she's got a heavy cannon, so you go there. And then Jeff is a stun rod sort of a person. Right, let's get our stun rod chaps into position. Here we go, end turn. If we can, do you think they're going to come out of the ship? We would have seen them if they did. Jeff is our... Wait, what is he? He's a squaddy. Doesn't see nothing. Rago? Don't see nothing either. Alright. Claiborne. Oh shit! Did this guy get hit? So there's someone up there that Claiborne should be able to see. Fuck. Alright, let's fall back and see if we can... we might be able to trick them to coming out so we can stun them. That's the name of the game here. Take a prisoner. Let's see what these people are all about. Let's do end turn here. God, this is so exciting! No, nothing coming yet. Now. Oh, no, reaction shot was too good. She-Ra, damn. That was some sweet reactions, but we were going to take them prisoner this time round. Ah, well. Jeff. Right, these are our people with stun rods. So there's one there. Do you think he's going to shoot at us if we run at him? Maybe he was running around like he was the guy flapping. In which case he won't have any moves left. In any case, She-Ra's a rookie, so she can just do this for king and country. Come on, don't screw up. Yes, done. Ho ho ho, that was brilliant. Yes! We got one alive. And we got a good rating instead of the regular okay rating. Come on, that was brilliant. We got a live floater. And we got some stat increases. And we don't have enough heavy weapon, heavy something projectiles. So let's go here and buy the things for the tank. Were they there? HW, heavy weapon platform maybe? Is that what they're called? I think so. Not enough storage space. Oh, we must have really picked up a whole lot of shit. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we got a whole load of these navigation stuff. I don't think we need them really. We've got these power resources which might be useful. But a whole lot of floater corpses. We only need the one to dissect. I need to hang on to one of those sectoids that might come in useful. Again, they're plasma pistols. I don't know if we're going to use them. We can probably sell off a lot of this ammo because that's just taking up space. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty good. So what was I going to buy? Oh yeah, those missiles for the old What's-It. And, where are they? There we are. Build a new storage facility. We still can't buy, even though we sold all that stuff. Let's buy another general store then. I mean, it won't harm. It won't hurt. I think that's the general store. Make another one there, connected. Right. Oh man, that was sweet. That was some real good news there. Some sweet experience for our crew. I wonder if we should get some more soldiers. Because if they attack our base... You know, last time it was a disaster. Let's get another... How much did they cost? Let's get another 10 soldiers. Just because, like, when they attacked our base before, it was disastrous. Now we even had, like... How many did we have? 20 people. They still completely wrecked us. I don't want that to happen with this game. We finished our medikits. Okay, well we don't need to make anything for now. Here are all our crewmen, that's all jolly good. And we've made the general stores, which means we should have space now to pick up some more rockets for our heavy weapon platform. Oh, and those are cheap, so let's just buy a whole load. Oh, wait, cancel. This was the general stores in our Lusaka HQ. So down here, we're going to be buying a... no, well, we have an interceptor, but it's armed with a cannon and an avalanche launcher, so we should get some ammo for it down here. Let's just make sure we've got the same here. Some ammo, some avalanche missiles, and some cannon rounds. And let's make sure we've got those here as well. Avalanche missiles, not enough space. Gee whiz. Space is a real issue back at that base. I hope we're still researching something useful. Yes, those alloys. Alright, let's speed time up. Small radar system at Lusaka, that's great. Now we should be able to see shit happening. We got all of these missiles we've been ordering. Jolly good, jolly good. Cannon rounds, general stores done here, which means here we can now get more stuff because we made more space. So a couple of avalanche missiles and some more of those rockets because we don't want to run out. Jolly good. Now there's a medium ship. It's off here. We only have one interceptor and a medium ship. We've never seen one that quite big as that before. Oh wow, it landed. Let's send our Sky Ranger. Gosh, that's actually quite exciting. It's fucking landed. So they're up to something, and it's medium ship, so there'll be a whole lot of people on board. Here we go. Everyone's set up, of course, so let's just go straight into it. And it's another night mission. Why do I never look? Anyway. You know what? I've just checked the time. This is going to have to be the end of our episode for today. Another cliffhanger, slightly less exciting than the Terror mission, but intriguing nonetheless to see what these aliens are up to with their medium-sized UFO. So, I'll see you all next episode. But for now, you can all spend some time thinking about how stupid I am for not loading the fucking tank onto this boat. So we're in darkness and we don't have the tank. So this could all go to hell in a handbasket. That might be the saying. Fuck, that was stupid. Alright. I hope you watch next episode when, once again, these soldiers will risk their lives in the darkness and see what was on board that ship. For now, goodbye.